first. Gory, you're always first, man. Always. Always first. Bam. What's up, Austin? How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody feeling? You guys ready for this? You guys ready to do what we're going to do? It's time to recreate ourselves. It's time to get rid of that old self, man. It's time to be brand new. What up? What's going on? I'm going to feed you guys some knowledge, man. Who are you just asking? I'm asking you. Taste Twist, what's up, Gina? Ambition, what's up? Mo, what's up? How's everybody doing, man? Everybody, let's share this feed. Let's get some more people in here. I'm going to get this out. A lot of this is going to be homework for you guys. A lot of this is the way to go. Yo, we got Mill Mentor in the house. What's up, baby? That's what's up. All right, guys, this is going to be step one of the rebirth, of the recreation. This is going to be step one for you guys. And this is important for everybody. It doesn't mean it don't matter who you are or how successful you are or not successful you are. This is very good information. This is going to teach everybody how to thanks, Mill Mentor. I just seen that go off, man. I appreciate you inviting more followers, man. This is what it's about, man. It's about building ourselves, recreating ourselves, and being our true selves and thriving as the people that we're supposed to be. And this is what it's all about. So I'm gonna go over all this with everybody. And what we need to do first is destroy our old self. We need to get rid of all those bad core beliefs. We got to get rid of all the fear, the negativity that goes through our minds every day. We need to alleviate ourselves of all of that. And first off, we'll start off with, I took notes so that way we can kind of keep track of all this. And I'm going to hold everybody accountable. I got an email, and I want you guys to email me your results. I want to see. Jason brought me. That's what's up, man. Thanks, guys, for coming. This is about recreating yourself and being able to be the best version of yourself possible. And we're going to go through a step-by-step process all week on how to make this go the right way. That was awesome. All right, guys, you ready for this? First things first, you're going to need to take inventory of yourself. It's got to be honest inventory. You need to be honest with yourself, because if you're not, you're only going to be hurting yourself. So you need to take honest inventory of yourself, all your bad core beliefs, all of everything, all the negativity, all your failures, all your fears. You need to handle that. Yeah, we don't handle no negativity here in these scopes, man. We're here to do great things. Hi from Indonesia. Thanks to Jason for sharing. It's awesome, man. I appreciate it. All right, so the best version of ourselves possible. That's the whole goal behind doing this. And by us doing this, we're going to alleviate ourselves of all this negativity, all these bad core beliefs, just destroying all the things that hold us from success. And I can't do this for you guys. So once we get rolling with this and we get going, you guys should probably take notes, or I mean, I suggest you guys take notes. I think it's important you guys take notes, because this is going to be really cool. This is going to create a new you. This is going to bring a new you to life. You know, say goodbye to the old you and all these things that you keep thinking that you're failing and you can't do this and you can't do that. You know, like I can't. I'll try, maybe. All those things don't exist. Those words do not exist in our vocabulary. I'll get to my construction business later. I want to stick to this right now. I'll do question and answer after I'm done. And I've got a lot for you about the construction stuff. And this is what it's about right now. So you need to take honest inventory of yourself. You know, I mean, this might even hurt. You know, it may hurt, but it's necessary for you to face it and for you to correct it. Because if you don't, you know, look at it this way. You know, your foundation is what holds you up. And your foundation is based off of your core beliefs and all the things that you were taught and you believe in, you know, as you were growing up as a child and to this person you are now. And those things are, you know, like your trust, your fears, gratitude, your affection, deserving, worthiness, abundance, power, creativeness, and your freedom to be heard. Those are all the things that is your foundation. And your core beliefs are stored in you, and those core beliefs are they're not only your foundation, but you run off them subconsciously. Those are things that are instilled in you that you don't think about, you know, on a daily basis. You're not sitting here thinking, you know, how to breathe. You're not sitting here thinking how to walk around. It's the same thing, but mentally. And these are all the things that you base your decisions off of every day. And if you have bad core beliefs about gratitude, if you have bad core beliefs about if you're deserving, or if you have bad core beliefs about the abundance that you deserve to have and everybody does, there's more than enough abundance in the world for everybody, but you got to believe that you're worthy enough to, and deserving enough to have it. So this is what it's going to be. Yeah, the foundation is the first part. This is what we're going to work on. We're going to destroy the old foundation. Angel, what's up, baby? We're going to destroy that old foundation. We're going to recreate a new foundation, because that foundation is what we base our decisions off of every day. If I have a fear for something, if I have a fear for making a cold call to get a sale, I'm not going to make that call because I'm scared of the results. And because I'm scared of the results, I'm not going to make that call at all. So I need to change my thought process and rebuild that core belief that cold call is good. If I make 80 to 100 calls a day, I'm bound to get 10 calls. I'm about to get 10, at least 10 good results out of it. But if I'm sitting here scared of it, it's because I have a bad core belief about making that cold call. And this goes with everything in life. So we're going to destroy all those bad core beliefs. And if you guys can, if you're not taking notes right now, go back and watch this replay, because I'm going to hit on all these different aspects of core beliefs. So that way you guys can go and take notes of it and move forward from there. All right, and then so we'll start off with what I wrote down for core beliefs. Identify and remove all bad core beliefs. Trust is a core belief. Fear is a core belief. Gratitude is a core belief. Affection is a core belief. Deserving is a core belief. Worthiness is a core belief. Abundance is a core belief. Power, creativeness, and the freedom to be heard. These are all core beliefs. And there's more of them. These are just ones that stand out the most and will affect you the most throughout your day. Because if you have a bad core belief about trust, that I don't trust this person because this person did something to me. Now if you keep embedding that in your mind and you keep repeating that, you're gonna have bad trust issues with everybody, because you're subconsciously planning that bad core belief in your mind. So you have to go through these core beliefs, all of them, for affection. If you feel that, this person didn't give me the right affection, so maybe I'm not worthy of affection. So now another core belief comes in, and I don't deserve to have affection. Another core belief comes in, and this just ends up destroying you over and over and over. Yes, it's a seed. So the first part of this is destroying all of this. Get rid of all this garbage. Get rid of all the negativity. You've got to be honest with yourself. You've got to be honest, because if you're not honest with yourself, you're going to cheat yourself. That's another core belief, to be scared and fear of things that you might have been taught that are wrong, or things that you're going to learn these core beliefs over time, and you're taught them mostly when you're a child, in your childhood. So you are taking those sources that told you these beliefs and believing them, and because you're believing them because you were taught as a child. So it might have come from a mother, a father, a family member, family members' friends. Like, say for instance, when you're younger and you're a child and people tell you to be quiet. They're trying to tell you to be quiet at the time when you're a child, because it is, maybe you should be quiet, and maybe you should, not be loud and rambunctious and running around. But that seed gets planted in you, and you carry that on through your life. Now you're 30, 40 years old, and you're quiet. You're not speaking up. You're missing out on opportunity because you didn't speak your voice. You're scared to be heard. You think that you need to sit down and be quiet. You come suppressed. Exactly. So all these core beliefs that I'm telling you guys, if you're not writing them down, please go back and watch this scope, man. This is going to help everybody so much. I don't care if you're already a multimillionaire, or if you're just getting started, or you don't even know what's going on. Just go back and watch this. Go watch this replay if you're not writing this down. And I want everyone to take advantage of this, because this is going to be the beginning. Now we're going to destroy that old foundation and build a new one. I look at it like a foundation because I build homes for a living. So I'm looking at the concrete foundation. I'm looking at the structure. I'm looking at the rebar. I'm looking at the codes. I'm looking at everything. And it's the same thing mentally with us. That's our foundation. This is how we're going to grow. Oh, okay, definitely, Tech, man. Yeah, definitely watch this replay. So once you go through, this is going to be a short scope, you guys. I'm getting straight to the point because I want you guys to really act on this. I want this to be fresh in your mind. I want you to be able to go over this and take notes and sit on this until tomorrow. And I'm going to give you guys my email. I have an email. I want you guys to write down all these bad core beliefs that you have found in yourself and email them to me. This is going to be your way to let all this out on paper and give it away. And it lets me know that you guys are participating and taking this serious. So if you want, email me at mafia@jclimitless.com. Mafia@jclimitless.com. For all the newcomers here, my followers, they announce themselves as the Limitless Mafia. I'm JC Limitless, and they call themselves the Limitless Mafia. So don't look at the Mafia thing as a bad idea. So it's all about positivity. We're all about networking, growing professionally and personally. This is all about good vibes, you guys. So go ahead and do that. Those are going to be all the core beliefs that I want you guys to go over. If you guys find more core beliefs, write them down and email them to me. Go ahead and email them to me. I want you guys to email them to me. First time here, brought by Jason. Thanks, Jason, man. I appreciate you sharing this. And then the next step is going to be removing small-minded thinking. Small-minded thinking. If you guys know what small-minded thinking is, give me a thumbs up. If you guys know what small-minded thinking is, give me a thumbs up. How many thumbs up are we going to get? Because if we don't get a lot of thumbs up, I know I got the right crowd. All right, we got a few. We got 60 people in here, and only 5 of them put their thumb up. All right, check it out. Small-minded thinking. You know, we are socially conditioned. My name is John Cerrone. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Yes, it is a big one. Small-minded thinking is one of the biggest ones. And you need to remove this. You need to get this out of your life. This is absolutely horrible. We are socially conditioned to think this way and to be small-minded. Sorry, I just want to make sure I had enough battery for this. I've had a busy day today. So small-minded thinking. Look at it this way. Say, okay, you're working a job or you're doing, whatever you're doing for income. And that income is not enough to produce for your bills. It's not enough to produce for what you needed to do. So you put yourself on a budget. Now you're on a budget. What happens when you're on a budget? You're not able to accomplish things. You're not able to pay bills. You're not able to have fun. You're not able to expand your business. You're not able to do anything if you're all on a budget. So you need to remove that thinking of to put myself on a budget instead of, oh my God, I only got this much money to work with. Think of it this way. It's not that you only have this much money to work with. You need to figure out a way to make more money so you can pay those bills and move them to the side and go experience something great. Go to the beach or go hang out with friends at, wherever you want to go. Whatever it is that you do for fun. Now instead of sitting here and being restricted and having this limited mindset, this small mindset, now you expand your horizons. You're able to do more because you got rid of that small-minded thinking. And that goes with everything. It's not just money. It's with love. It's with relationships. It's with everything. Yeah, you're dragging dead weight that keeps moving forward. I have a small mindset. Well, this is perfect. This is for you. This is what this is about, guys. Like, we need to remove that small mindset. There is no limits. I'm JC Limitless. I'm here to tell you something. There is no limits. There's no imaginary box. There's no imaginary lines. There are no rules. Break the rules. Bend the rules. Don't break the law, but bend the rules. Those things were put there for the masses. Those were put there to average out all of mass society so people didn't overdo themselves or get themselves in trouble or whatever else. No glass ceiling. One of my followers, Lauren, just did a scope on no glass ceiling. I love it. The email is mafia@jclimitless.com. There you go, guys. Screenshot that. I want you guys to seriously write this stuff down and email it to me. I want to know that you guys are engaging in what I'm going over right now. The small-minded thinking will kill you. I don't care how great of a plan you have. If you think small-minded, you'll never make it. People are always like, think outside the box. And I'm looking around like, what box are you guys talking about? There is no box. All right, cool. Thanks a lot, Chris. What box are you guys thinking about? There is no box. There's no imaginary lines. There's no rules. Those things are set in your mind. Those things were put in your mind by other people. They don't exist. All that stuff it's irrelevant. Like the things you see, the things that you're hearing, all this stuff is fake. It does not exist. We live in between our mind. The only limits we have is in our mind because fear is what stops people. Fear is creating those lines and those boxes. And when you have fear, what does that cause? Barriers. And when you have barriers, what does that do? it creates detours. And when you have detours, what does that do? It takes you off track. It takes you away from where you were heading, where you wanted to go, because you had this fear, and this fear overcame you, and it created this barrier. Like, I have this fear that I can't walk across the street, you know, at 6 o'clock at night. So now this fear is telling me I can't do this. And now this fear is running through my mind over and over. So guess what? I'm not going to walk across the street at 6 o'clock. I'm just using that for an example, you know, something simple. So that way it's easier to relate to what I'm saying. But you have to be able to remove those fears and those barriers, because everything in life is limitless. There's abundance of everything for everybody. I don't care who you are or what you're doing. There's more in this life than living in this concrete jungle. There's more to life than paying your bills and dying. There's more to life than any of this nonsense that you know, the masses are taught to believe, you know, and that's what it's about, is getting over the small-minded thinking. And if you guys are worrying about, you know, the Godfather of Limitless Mafia, boom. Thanks, guys. Guys, if you ain't follow me, because I'm going to be doing another step to this all week until Friday. We're going to all get through this. I'm going to help everybody get over the small-minded thinking, how to everybody get over this, you know, all these different, you know, bad core beliefs and everything. Now, you guys are sitting here thinking, you know, it's easier said than done, man. I don't know what to do about fear. What am I going to do about fear? Fear is easily fixed, and it's easily removed. And the very best way to do it is face your fears. I don't care how scared you are. I don't care what you think the outcome might be. I don't care. You know, like, say, we'll use like cold calling for sales, for instance. Say that you wanted to make a call. I remember the first time I had to do a cold call. I was spooked. I made like maybe one call that day, because I didn't want to make any calls. I didn't know how the outcome was going to be. I didn't know what this is going to be. I didn't know what that was going to be. What are you going to do? Just start making the calls. There's 7 billion people in the world, so you screwed up with 3 people a day. It ain't no big deal. There's 7 billion people in the world, man. We got plenty of people for you to call, guys. Does not matter. Yep, there's the email, guys. I want you guys to send me all your fears. I want you guys to send me all your bad core beliefs, all of this stuff. This is where it all starts. It all starts in your mind. Nothing takes place without thought first. Everything is created with a thought first. That's where it all begins. Ambition Live is my partner right there. Him and I are in here all the time. We work together in real life and here. We got Killer Smile in the house now. I love it. And this is what it's about, guys. We're going to get over these bad core beliefs. We're going to work our way through all the small-minded thinking, and we're going to remove all this fear. We need to remove all this fear. Do you live in L.A.? No, I live near Chicago, the Chicago suburbs. Doing big things, guys. That's what this is about. All right, so who's got questions for me? Give me some questions. We'll do some Q&A really quick, and then I'm going to let you guys get busy on this, because this is important. Yeah, it was finding a good business partner. I'm always on Periscope. I got to be here, man. I got to be here for everybody else. You know, I got to help everybody out. I'm just weirdo sitting on the corner of Periscope. Just got here. Quick recap. What we're doing here right now, I'll give you a quick recap. I'm teaching people how to identify and remove all the bad core beliefs that were instilled in us from our childhood till now. I really want you to go back and watch the scope. Do the replays. Definitely worth it. I'm not going to take too much more time, so that way you guys can get right to the point. But I'm teaching everyone to take inventory and destroy all these bad core beliefs. I named off a bunch of the core beliefs. I'm also talking to people about removing the small-minded thinking, and I'm also talking to people about fear and facing their fear to remove these fears. That's what it's all about, guys. We got to remove this fear. I mean, with fear, you can't do anything. So who's got some questions for me? I want some questions really quick, and then I'm going to kill this. You are a natural, John. Books you recommend. I recommend Think and Grow Rich, 48 Laws of Power, The 50th Law. When and where did your business start? I started my business 3 years ago with $236, and I made almost $400,000 rolled through my account last year. What's next for me? I am actually shutting down my construction company that made 400 racks last year, and I'm moving on to something bigger. I'm getting into real estate. False evidence appearing real. I like that, dude. That was awesome. That's what it's about, guys. All right, guys, if you guys ain't got no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and kill this scope, man. I really want you guys to email me. Please email me. West Loop. Oh, man, I have to come check that out. What is your biggest failure, and how did you overcome from making that mistake again? My biggest failure was... I can't tell you guys my biggest failure right now. I got a lot of new listeners in here, and they don't know my story. I'm going to have to do a scope on my story. If you guys want to tune in tomorrow, I'll do a scope on my story, and I will tell you what my biggest failure was. If I tell you what my biggest failure was now, you guys would be like, what is going on right now? I need to be able to tell you my story. Cody Sperber is the man. Should I sell my personal items to fund my startup? I can't give you advice on that because I don't know what your position is and I don't know what your startup is and I have no idea what you're getting into. If you want my absolute advice right now from what you just said, I would tell you no. You should create an LLC right off the bat at minimum. If you don't need them, sure. New AKA Godfather. Can I email you? Yeah, email me the details. Email me the details. mafia@jclimitless.com. For your protection of assets. That's right. That's why you want to file LLC. I work my own jobs and I subcontract out. There's the email, guys. Screenshot it. David, what's up? David the Realtor's in here, baby. Mafia. Yep, there it is right there, Max. You got it. Yep, go ahead and email me. I want everyone to email me all their bad core beliefs. I want them to all email me about what they're going to do to remove their small-minded thinking and what their fears are and how they're going to face them. I want you guys to really email me these. There's 37 people in here right now. I want 37 of them. I want 37 emails immediately. Let's get them hearts. We're almost at, I don't even know where we're at. Where are we at with hearts? I think we're pretty close to like 1.6 mil. We got to get to 2 mil tomorrow. The email is mafia@jclimitless.com. Right there with the fire on it. Screenshot it. Yes, let's be in touch for sure. Definitely. All right, guys, man. I love you guys, man. We are the 1%ers. We can't be stopped. We won't be stopped. We are limitless, baby. I'm out.